The sun glares down upon the desolate village, turning the air into a shimmering, suffocating haze. A lone woman, cloaked in worn fabric, walks with weary determination toward the ancient stone well. Long, skeletal shadows stretch across the parched ground, stark reminders of the village's abandonment. The air is thick with heat and an oppressive silence, amplifying the woman's isolation. Each step echoes in the stillness as she approaches the well, the only sound in this sun-scorched world. The woman, etched with weariness, approaches the ancient well, her shoulders slumped under an unseen burden. Her empty water jar hangs listlessly in her hand, a stark symbol of her need. A man, Jesus, serene in simple robes, sits peacefully by the well's age-worn stones. He looks up, his gaze meeting hers across the sun-drenched space. Their eyes lock, and the world seems to hold its breath, the air thick with destiny. A profound silence descends, pregnant with unspoken words and the weight of their meeting. Near the ancient well, Jesus stands patiently, the air heavy with unspoken tension. The woman approaches cautiously, her expression a mixture of surprise and curiosity. Jesus breaks the silence, his voice calm and direct. "Will you give me a drink?" The woman stares, surprised. A Jewish man speaking to her, a Samaritan woman, is unexpected. The social barrier is palpable. Beside the ancient well, a woman toils, the creaking of the aged mechanism the only sound in the still air. Jesus approaches, his presence a silent question in the sun-drenched scene. Their eyes meet across the divide, a spark of curiosity igniting in the woman's gaze. A moment of tense silence, broken only when the woman asks, "You are a Jew, and I am a Samaritan woman. How can you ask me for a drink?" Jesus responds calmly, his words carrying a weight of untold promise. "If you knew the gift of God and who is asking you for a drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman stares, contemplating the profound meaning of his words. The wellspring of her soul suddenly stirred. At the ancient well, the woman's face is a canvas of emotions, confusion battling with a spark of intrigue. She looks intently, questioning the impossible. "Sir, you have nothing to draw with, and the well is deep." Her voice carries a hint of disbelief, challenging the stranger before her. "Where can you get this living water?" A challenge echoes in her query, a subtle defiance in her tone as she questions. "Are you greater than our father Jacob, who gave us the well and drank from it himself, as did also his sons and his livestock?" Near the ancient well, Jesus stands, his gentle expression radiating compassion. He gestures towards the well, a silent invitation to a deeper understanding. Raising his hand towards the heavens, he begins to speak of a different kind of thirst, a different kind of water. "Everyone who drinks this water will be thirsty again, but whoever drinks the water I give them will never thirst. Indeed, the water I give them will become in them a spring of water welling up to eternal life." At the ancient well, the woman's face is etched with weariness, a life of labor etched in every line. A subtle shift occurs, a flicker of hope igniting in her eyes, chasing away the shadows of despair. She looks up, her gaze imploring, a silent plea hanging in the air. Her voice, raspy from thirst and hardship, breaks the stillness. "Sir, give me this water, so that I won't get thirsty and have to keep coming here to draw water," she says. At the ancient well, Jesus gazes at the woman with profound, knowing eyes. Jesus calmly speaks, his words carrying an unspoken weight. go, call your husband and come back." The woman hesitates, her face shadowed by a hidden past. A flicker of vulnerability crosses her features as she quietly admits, "I have no husband." The well stands as a silent witness to the unfolding truth, the air thick with unspoken stories and the weight of revelation. Under the relentless sun, the ancient well stands as a silent witness, the air thick with unspoken stories. Jesus standing, his face a landscape of compassion etched by the harsh light. His voice, calm yet piercing, breaks the stillness. "You are right when you say you have no husband." A moment of stark revelation hangs in the heavy air as Jesus continues. "The fact is, you have had 5 husbands, and the man you now have is not your husband." His gaze unwavering, Jesus concludes with gentle affirmation, "What you have said is quite true." Beside the ancient well, the woman recoils, her eyes widening as realization dawns. A wave of vulnerability washes over her face, exposing a past she has tried to bury. Understanding floods her features as she grasps the depth of Jesus' insight. Her shame, once hidden, now flickers across her expression, laid bare by his gaze. A moment of profound recognition hangs in the air between them. With a mix of awe and trepidation, she speaks, "Sir, I can see that you are a prophet." The ancient well stands silent, the air heavy with the scent of dry earth and aged stone. The conversation shifts, touching on the ethereal, whispers of worship, and the coming Messiah filling the still air. The woman, once guarded, listens intently, her posture slowly softening. Her eyes, losing their sharp suspicion, now reflect a glimmer of curiosity drawn to the unfolding revelation. Under the relentless sun, Jesus stands beside the ancient well, his very presence a stark contrast to the desolate landscape. His eyes, pools of unwavering compassion, survey the barren surroundings. A profound serenity emanates from him, a beacon in the harsh wilderness. The air crackles with unspoken anticipation as he prepares to reveal a truth. His voice, calm yet resonant, cuts through the silence. "I, the one speaking to you, I am he, the Messiah." The declaration hangs in the air, a seismic shift promising hope in the most forsaken of places. Beside the ancient well, the woman is overcome, her face etched with raw emotion. Her grip loosens, and the water jar falls from her trembling hands, shattering against the parched earth. A symbolic act of release, the broken jar signifies the end of her past burdens. With newfound resolve blazing in her eyes, she turns and sprints towards the village, leaving the past behind. The woman, now radiant and brimming with an unfamiliar joy, enters the village streets. Villagers turn, their faces etched with surprise at her transformation. Her eyes sparkle with newfound openness, a stark contrast to her former self. She gestures emphatically back towards the well, a silent invitation to witness its magic. A palpable sense of wonder and anticipation ripples through the crowd as they follow her gaze. At the edge of the village, a woman's voice cuts through the air, a blend of wonder and desperate hope. Villagers halt in their tracks, their mundane tasks forgotten, as her words ignite curiosity and anticipation. "Come, see a man who told me everything I ever did," she cries out, her voice echoing through the narrow streets. A hushed question hangs in the air, heavy with the weight of expectation. Could this be the Messiah? Around the ancient well, the villagers gather, their faces etched with curiosity and a hesitant expectation. The woman stands among them, a beacon of radiant hope illuminating her features. A soft, golden light descends, enveloping the scene in a divine embrace. The ancient well, a silent witness, reflects the burgeoning faith in the villagers' eyes. A spiritual awakening dawns, promising to wash over the village like a gentle wave. In the shared gaze of the villagers, a collective anticipation of miracles hangs heavy in the air. Where have you found your living water? Like, comment, subscribe,